Hey y'all, what's up? Well, I decided I had a couple packs of deer meat falling out. I want to eat some of it, and the rest I want to cut it up and make some jerky with. But when I get ready to do that, I'll show you one way I make it. This isn't my regular way I do it. Normally I do it over a fire and smoke it with green apple wood. I want to try for the very first time. I never tried liquid smoke before, but I want to try it this time and see how it works. I got a bunch of seasonings I use. I thought I grabbed onion powder, but I got chopped onion instead. That's fine. I got some stashed. Cayenne pepper, garlic and pepper, garlic powder, and crushed red pepper. Because I like my jerky a little spicy, a little hot. I wanted some Lee and Perrins. I had to go with the store brand Worcestershire. And some soy sauce. I do a 50-50 on that usually. And then I stopped at the dollar store, or the thrift store, and scored these stainless steel bowls, 50 cents a piece, and a new killer butcher knife for 50 cents. Tang the whole way through it. It needs sharpened up. I'm going to sharpen that up here as soon as I shut this off. I'm using two different cameras. I'm going to record the same thing with the other camera next. Okay guys, I'll show you what I'm doing. All the leaner pieces I'm slicing up. They're going into the marinade bowl. The fattier pieces going into the skillet. Probably make a stew out of that. All the junky pieces going in the junk bowl. Most of this is going to be stew meat. I'm probably only going to get a couple nice slices for jerky, but I've still got a whole bag left. I grabbed the wrong two bags out of the freezer. So I'm going to have to work with this. And I'll be back when I start to make. Okay guys, this is hard to do, filming two versions. Some scenes I'm not going to be able to get in the same version. But whichever one comes out, I'll tell you which camera it's on. This is from my GoPro knockoff. That's why I have two bowls of spices here. One's for the other camera. But I put all the dry spices like the garlic powder, meat tenderizer, crushed red pepper, garlic and pepper, cayenne pepper, chopped dried onion, and next I want to add the liquids. Oh, and I also put black pepper. No salt, because there's plenty of salt in them spices and the liquids. So I'll be back after I put the liquids on and show you a secret little trick I do. Okay guys, I mix the liquids up. I use about a quarter cup of Worcestershire, quarter cup of soy, and a tablespoon or two of liquid smoke with the dry mix. Now what I want to do, this is a secret, put it on the burner. Just let it get warm. Not even hot, just warm. When this top gets warm, take it off. And then I'll dump it over the meat and let that cool. Okay, now that's getting warm. I'm going to dump it. I stirred it up really good. Made sure everything was dissolved. Now it's all going in the meat. You want to make sure you have enough to cover all the meat. I'll rinse the rest of that out with a little more, one of the sauces. And put it in the fridge, let it sit overnight. That's what I want to do. Well, these have been marinating almost 12 hours now. Usually I let them go a little longer. I added more a couple hours after I did these, so these are a little less marinated. But I want to get these done, so what I want to do is start grabbing them. I want to try to put the bigger pieces on the bottom rack. I got a strainer underneath. Put the bigger pieces on the bottom, thicker ones. And I got 4 racks. And it's going to take a while. There's some pretty nice pieces here. Oh, these are going to be good, I'm telling you. Anyway, after I get all these done, I'll be back. One thing I forgot to mention, I want to add a little black pepper over. Once they're on a tray, just give a little dusting of black pepper. That's all they need. Try to keep the thicker ones for on the bottom trays, but while they're dehydrating, I'll rotate them, obviously. See, that tray's ready to go. Set it right there. I may have more than I can fit. We'll find out. I won't be back until I'm done and all the trays are loaded. Well, guys, trays are all loaded up. I have them sitting in the sink over a strainer, over paper towels. Let the excess moisture kind of drip off for a while, about an hour, because I don't want the bottom of my dehydrator to get messed up. My kitchen's a mess now. All the extra marinade I put to save, because after these are done, I'm going to use the same marinade to do the rest of my deer meat and excuse me, a chunk of roast beef. But while I'm at it, I want to give a couple shout outs. One to Robert Chillin' Outdoors. I won't try to pronounce your last name, Robert. Agri, A-G-R-I. Chillin' Outdoors. You got to check his channel out. He's got some great videos, man. Outdoors, out in the water, fishing, on the ocean. My Skies 5D. He does a lot of good videos filming the sky, catching a lot of strange stuff, anomalies, and all kinds of cool stuff. My friend Kay Arth, need to check her out and hear her story, what she's been through. She had an interview with Megs and Ramola. I forget her last name, but check out Kay Arth. Her story is amazing, and it's true, and it's scary. It's really happening. Things going on. And my buddy Rob Painless, down in, I think he's in Texas. Old redneck. I love Rob to pieces, man. And of course, Megs B. She does a lot of interviews, very intelligent girl. But check all them channels out, man. 69 Goat. King of Eastside Cleveland, another one. That's all I can remember off the top of my head. I got over 500 subs. I can't remember everybody's name off the top of my head. But anyway, getting back to this, I want to let this sit for about an hour, and some of that some of the juice to run down before I put it in the dehydrator. And about 2 hours from now, this whole apartment building, all 8 floors, is going to smell this. People will be knocking on my door saying, "Man, what are you cooking?" Anyway, when I come back, it'll be the last clip when this is done, finally. Sorry for the way I have to put this together. I don't have a video editor, so I have to do it in like chapters, screencast it, and then re-record it all together. So apologize for that, but yep, that's it. I'll get back when these are all turned into pieces of heaven. Jerky. Later. Okay, guys, I think it's done. It's been in here for, excuse me, 12 hours. I started at 150 degrees for about 2 hours, then I kicked it down to 120 for 10 hours. I let it drain in my sink, all the excess out, for like 3 hours. I already tasted it. It's great. Oh boy, does it look good too. I don't know if you can. Pretty spicy. A lot of that will fall off after I get in the bag. Wow, some of the hot pepper, the pepper flakes stuck to it. I'm glad I added to it because I still had room left. I used probably, I don't know. They say it takes 4 pounds of meat to make 1 pound of jerky. That's dried good, but it's still flexible. And let me tell you something. It's delicious. It is spicy hot. Oh my goodness. Thinking of something else I wanted to tell you. I just want to get this done so I can post it. But just see how I have them split. These are the smaller pieces because I rotated the trays. See, I have plenty of room left. But there you go. I mean, my normal way would do the same, marinate it the same way, but use a little bit better ingredients. There's a hair. And I'd hang it over a green applewood fire, smoke it with green applewood smoke, I mean. And when I say green applewood, I mean a green tree, yeah. The wood green so it'll smoke. But I mean from a crabapple tree. Those little green apples. I'll tell you what, that gives it the best flavor ever. There's a long story I could tell you about this that made my jerky famous on the East Coast. But it's too long for this video, so I want to wrap it up now. Say y'all have a good one, man. Peace out. Have a great Saturday. Great tomorrow. Stay cool. And thank you.